If you're trying to have a serious conversation on those occasions when you really want your words to be taken seriously, here's a few tips that might help you. Some of these conversations can be taken lightly, and therefore you have to be careful about this. First, make sure that you choose a time in advance. Don't just make it so that it's unexpected. Choose a time where it's going to be the proper time to be able to deliver your message. Second, choose also the place. A moment and a place where things are going to be proper. Choose a moment where the mind is clear and most alert and receptive, not towards the night or very early in the morning. Choose a time of the day that the other person will listen. Next, be careful with the setting. The setting itself, the elimination of any minor distraction, things where the listener will be completely tuned in so that you can deliver your message and it will make sense. Next, use both sides of your mouth, meaning that before delivering your message, ask yourself, am I giving this message from all directions? Am I just broadcasting a bunch of information? Or is there some part of me that is signaling a different message altogether? If that's the case, have a conversation with yourself before attempting to convince the other person, because if you have not internalized the message, there's very little chance that you'll find the other person becoming receptive to your message. Maybe perhaps also another one would be use few words. You see, if you use few words, it will give room for thought instead of stifling the other person or their mind. Get the other person to think that you have a receptive message that they should be able to listen to. By using a few words and using these important words that you'll need, you'll be able to have that person focus and understand what you're saying. So these tips on making a serious conversation convey the message that you want to give, those things can be used at all times with a spouse, with a colleague, with perhaps an owner of the company that you work for, a sibling, an acquaintance, or just a friend that you want to convey a message to. Use these tips carefully. They come from a wise place, and they're very helpful. I guarantee you that.
If you like what you've heard, please let us know by leaving a comment below. We would really appreciate if you would be kind enough to like, share, and even subscribe. Feel free to follow us on Facebook.